don't even know if they've watched it yet, Phyllis. Lily hadn't even watched it when I spoke to her.
Take it from someone who's been there. I get it. It took my kids a long time to trust me after I faked my own death.
How if you're really, 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 really lucky, you find your person. The one. The one.
What the hell are you doing here? You know what? Never mind. I don't care. Just go right back out the way you came. Whatever fresh craziness this is, I don't have time for it.
Oh, Nick.
Okay, Soapies, welcome back to the channel. And Soapies, buckle up, grab your iced latte, and prepare for this mess of an emotional latte with extra foam, because Claire Newman is out here serving delusion with a side of double shot hypocrisy. You know what? I'm going to stop talking and let's just get into it. So we open up in sunny LA because apparently heartbreak requires good lighting, and there's Claire sitting on the patio of some cute cafe, sipping coffee like she's starring in her own reboot of Eat, Pray, Betray. She's giving I'm healing and I'm hot, until boom, guess who strolls up? None other than Kyle Abbott holding a bouquet like he's auditioning for The Bachelor, desperate edition. Now, Kyle's all smiles, flowers in hand, trying to play it all sweet, like, hey, Claire, surprise, I brought you flowers and some trauma. And she's instantly like, excuse me, what are you doing here? Girl, not her acting brand new like this man didn't just fly across the country for her. Now, Kyle says that he's here to see her, not for Harrison, though that's the convenient excuse, but because he feels terrible and you want to make things right. Okay, Kyle, but maybe calling first would have been the step one to this whole project. Anyway, he's explaining how little Harrison had a nightmare, which, side note, is the only reasonable person in this whole storyline. Kyle says he promised to send a picture of Claire to calm the kid down. Cute. But Claire's face says, sir, this isn't about your son. This is about your ego. Then she hits him with the classic breakup line. I told you I needed some space. You know, that thing people say when they actually mean I'm entertaining someone else and don't want you to mess it up for me. And Kyle's sitting there like, but you look tired. And Claire claps back like, oh, so now I look bad. Girl, talk about gaslighting, gatekeeping, guilt tripping. I guess you can call it the holy grail of Claire's LA vacation. And then she drops the bomb. She got plans tonight with Holden. Yes, Holden Novak, the new flavor of the week. And when Kyle asks her to go for a drive up the coast, she shuts him down faster than a Beverly Hills valet line. Sorry, babe, Holden's taking me out on a tour. Translation, I'm booked and busy with someone taller and more emotionally available. Now, of course, Kyle's heart is sinking and you can see it. He's like, can we just spend a little time together? But before she can even answer, Holden strolls up, all smugged and sun-kissed, looking like a walking Instagram filter. Good morning, he says, acting polite, but definitely marking his territory. You just know he clocked those flowers and thought, oh, how quaint. Kyle brought her daisies. I brought her new life goals. Now, Kyle, bless his jealous little heart, tells Holden to leave, which, my dude, not your brightest move. Holden fires back with, what I do has nothing to do with you. Ooh, the testosterone is practically sizzling on that patio table. Now, Claire, being the queen of mixed messages, then decides that she'll be the voice of reason, or at least pretend to be. She tells Holden to give them a few minutes alone, and when he walks off, Kyle is all heartfelt, confessing that he wishes that she find herself with him instead of with Holden. Okay, Romeo, but maybe she's trying to find herself away from your clinginess, well, at least to her. Now, Claire says that she needs to figure out her future. Girl, your future is in LA, and I'm putting a question mark behind that while she's sipping cold brew and collecting these men like loyalty points. But okay, I guess call it self-discovery. Kyle points out that she broke up with him and immediately hopped a flight with Holden, which fair point. And she gives him this smug little shrug like, okay, you're supposed to leave it alone. Ma'am, he's your ex, not your assistant. Then she accuses him of trying to control her, saying same old moves. And I'm sitting there like, Claire, sweetheart, if you didn't want him to act like your boyfriend, maybe stop acting like his almost girlfriend every other week. Now, Kyle is torn. He wants to fight for her, but she's clearly 2 seconds away of posting a soft lunch with Holden on social media. He says he's crazy for her, and she just smiles all soft and says she misses home, aka the only breadcrumb that she's tossing him at this point. And then the selfie, you know, that selfie is going right into Harrison's bedtime story and Kyle's heartbreak photo album. Kyle leaves all sad and hopeful, while Claire looks like, yeah, she just dodged responsibility in stilettos. Then Holden returns, playing Mr. Chill, asking if she's okay, and Claire's like, oh yeah, totally fine, didn't expect my ex to stalk me across state lines, but sure. Holden said Kyle clearly is still in love with her, and Claire smiles like, well, who wouldn't be? Then Holden gives her an out, saying if she have any regrets, then they can stop. But Claire caresses his shoulder and his chest, and all slow and whatnot, purring, no regrets at all. And y'all, Soapies, that's when I knew she was about to double book her heart like it was open table. Okay, so there you have it. And to recap, Claire broke up with Kyle, flew off with Holden, gaslit Kyle for being upset, took his flowers and his selfie, then flirted with Holden 5 minutes later. Yeah, the math ain't mathing, Claire, but the drama, oh, it's divine. And Kyle, my dear, pack up your dignity and just move on, because Claire doesn't need space. She needs a mirror. And Holden, well, enjoy it while it lasts, because when Claire's self-discovery tour ends, she's going to circle right back to Genoa City with a latte, a tan, and no accountability. Yeah, that's my take, y'all. Drop in the comment section, are we team Kyle deserves better or team Claire confused but cute? Because I'm about this close to booking Kyle a therapy session and Claire a map to reality. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Till the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Soapies.